Hello and welcome to MC in Focus, the student-produced newscast at Montgomery College. I am Camila Santos.
And I am Princess Momo. Another semester is coming to an end, and another term for the Student Senate is about to begin. Our reporter, James McLean, has the story.
Rockville campus is getting ready for another Student Senate election. Daniela Piva, who is the only candidate running for presidency, clarifies to us what the Student Senate is all about.
The Student Senate is the student government at Montgomery College, and anything that deals with student issues, that's when the student government comes in. Say the Ride-On decides to stop the 127 bus, and then so we send representatives to the open forum and get petitions. Anything that concerns the students, we put it on ourselves to deal with that. I decided to run because, one, it's an honor, and two, it's because it's one of the best ways that I think I could serve my community. I want to make sure that the students understand that their voice is important, that they do matter.
From Montgomery College, this is James McLean.
For the first time, students from a two-year college advanced to final round. The Macklin Business Institute scholars earned division champions in the Los Angeles competition against prestigious four-year colleges. The National Intercollegiate Business Ethics Competition was held at Loyola Marymount University. We asked the MBI champions to shed light on their experience.
Our job was to find a company that faced a real ethical dilemma, propose a solution, and analyze the financial, legal, and ethical implications of the problem and our solution.
The Montgomery College team has been working on this project for the past 9 months, and to have the opportunity to compete against such schools as NYU, Dartmouth, Villanova, and the United States Naval Academy is definitely a life-changing experience.
So we got to LA a few days before the competition, and we really worked hard preparing in the hotel for hours. And finally we presented last Friday to a panel of judges that included professionals, professors, even justice from New York. And they were really impressed by our performance and the fact that we are a two-year school. And they were so impressed that they invited us to the finals and named us divisional champions. So it was a really good experience.
Congratulations, students from the MBI, for your impressive contribution to Montgomery College.
Have you ever read a book so good you just couldn't put it down? Well, now is the time to share that feeling with someone else. The Volunteer Club is holding a spring book drive here at MC. They are accepting donations of textbooks, workbooks, magazines, and books of just about any kind. Drop-off locations can be found at Campus Library, in front of the Student Services Building, in the MC cafeteria, and in many other buildings around the campus. They will be accepting donations until April 25th. Please give. It won't matter if students and faculty are smokers or not. Soon the smoking designated sections around campus will disappear. For more of the story, we get to Jessica Bully.
Montgomery College to go tobacco-free by August 1st, 2008. This is the subject of a mass email sent to students last November. But how will the smoking ban affect the college community in general? Right now, there are designated areas for smokers around campus with specific limitations. These restrictions are a part of the initiative with the Maryland State Cigarette Restitution Fund to support a healthier campus. The Healthy Campus Initiative has developed programs to raise awareness of the effects of using tobacco products. One reason for the college to go smoke-free is the risk of secondhand smoke exposure. MC's Board of Trustees says that the college has grown, and so the spaces shared by students and staff has surpassed its initial capacity. This does not allow the tobacco use policy to protect the health of those that do not smoke. And there are counter-opinions about the smoking ban. Al Killian is the father of a prospective student and against the ban.
They should have, a designated smokers area, if necessary. And I don't see why people have to be isolated just because they smoke. None of us really that don't smoke like the cigarette smoke around, but, it's their right to smoke. And I think they should be allowed to smoke on campus in several different areas and not have to leave.
But has the college thought about the consequences regarding the tobacco-free policy? Would this affect students' decision to go to MC?
I think it'd be a whole lot better because you won't be talking to your friends who are smoking. And I think people might even quit because it's too much of a hassle to get off campus and smoke. Also, I think it'd be best for the campus because you won't be seeing cigarettes all over the floor and it'll make the whole place cleaner.
MC is not the only college that wants a tobacco-free campus. At least 40 educational institutions have already adopted a smoke-free policy. By the end of April, all facets of the policy will be reviewed by the Board of Trustees for final approval. But is this tobacco-free policy a health issue, or is it a violation of people's rights?
This used to be a free country.
For MC in Focus, I'm Jessica Bully.
Guns are out of control again, but this time it's at Albert Einstein High School. In the 11,000 block of Newport Mill Road in Kensington, police found a cache of guns on April the 10th while investigating a report of a shot fired. A student alerted administrators after hearing the gunshots between 11:30 and noon, resulting in a lockdown and room-by-room search of the school. Officials said handgun discharged accidentally while 5 students in a bathroom examined 3 guns they planned to sell. No one was hurt, and 1 girl and 5 boys aged 14 to 17 were taken to custody and charged with handgun violation. The incident is believed to be gang-related and likely caused by friction between students that began at the end of the last week.
Where it seems that violence increased over the years, there are actually people who try to save lives in D.C. Laura Franco has the story.
April is a National Donate Life Month. Across the United States, organ receivers, family, and friends are thanking those who give them the gift of life.
But April is how we start off our year with donor awareness. It is National Donate Life Month, and it is sponsored by the federal government. There's always a proclamation by the president.
In the Raymond Building in the House of Representatives, volunteers inspire people to save lives by donating organs.
I feel lucky that to have a second chance, and I think people need to be aware that it's important to be donors. People are already organ donors on their driver's license, others are not.
More than 98,000 people are in need of an organ transplant, and only 6 out of 10 of the potential donors agree to donate.
Every single day we lose 18 patients on the list because not enough people agreed to donate.
Being a donor is as easy as saying yes on your driver's license. After all, it could be you who will need a transplant tomorrow. For MC in Focus, I'm Laura Franco.
We will be right back with news on the Pope, sports, and much more after these students produce commercials.